IELTS Speaking Test. Sample questions, sample answers. When I have off, I'm into binge watching TV shows on Netflix. I just finished Bling Empire, which is a reality show. Season 3 just came out, and it's not as good as Season 2. Working out is something I can't stand doing in my leisure time. For one, I'm not a person who enjoys sweating. Being stuck on a treadmill is one of the most boring things I can think of. Without a doubt, I prefer to spend time with my friends. If I went to a restaurant or a movie by myself, I would feel extremely embarrassed. If I went with friends, the time would pass much quicker. Roughly once or twice a month. Ages ago, I would go every week, but most of the movies nowadays suck. Plus, it is much cheaper just to stay in and catch them on Netflix when they first come out. I used to really be into reading comic books. In retrospect, I must have grown out of that phase. I can't recall the last time I picked up a comic book. Sure do. On the weekends, usually in the evenings, I'll get together with 4 or 5 friends from school, and we will play ball down by the river. There are some courts which people seldom use, so it is never crowded. Somewhat. Compared to the rest of the members in my household, I would say that I am more knowledgeable when it comes to cooking. I know about 10 Asian dishes, which I fix all the time. Sure have. I just got back from Japan a month ago. In a year, I have plans to head to Europe to do a study abroad in Germany. I definitely caught the travel bug early on. Off the top of my head, I would say Antarctica. For starters, it's the coldest place on Earth. Plus, besides taking pictures with penguins, there isn't much else to do. And the internet. There is no Wi Fi, so there's that. Every other year. Before COVID hit, I used to travel annually. But since COVID, there have been tons of restrictions on travel, and the cost of airfare has skyrocketed. So I have cut back on traveling overseas. To be honest, it's not really my thing. When I was in elementary school, we took loads of trips to science museums, and I was bored to death every single time. Cindy, who I have known since grade school, is my closest friend. She works at a startup as an office manager. We are roughly the same age and fortunately attended the same university together. Needless to say, we like to eat out. She tends to pick the spot since I'm not that much of a picky eater. That said, she usually has great taste. We ate out at a newly opened Italian restaurant the other day. Not as much as I would like. We both have rather hectic jobs, and she recently gave birth. So I would say we get together once every 2 or 3 months. Fortunately, we text each other daily. Cindy comes across as a person who is extremely reliable and punctual. She understands the value of being professional in her work life as well as her personal life. She has never stood me up once. Of course, I have. Cindy and I go abroad from time to time. She's easy to get along with, and we have never really gotten into it on a trip. We plan to check out the UK next year. I live in a condo in the suburbs with my family. Compared to my neighbors, it is much older and run down. We have been living on the fourth floor for the last 20 years. I come from a rather big family, so needless to say, I still live with them. My mother and father, who own the house, share a room. I share a room with a sibling, and my grandpa and uncle also live with us. The living room. It's the largest room in the house and has the most comfortable furniture. I tend to sit on the couch most days, checking my phone or doing my homework on my laptop. At the moment, my current living situation is rather cramped. I share a room with my older sibling, so if I could change something about my accommodation, it would be to have a bigger place. Okay, guys, that's it for this video. Please like, subscribe, and comment. It really helps me a ton, and I will continue to make more videos. Good luck on the IELTS speaking test.